Hello, beautiful souls. Starting off the week with the twin flame reading, and I really hope you like the new setting. I mean, it feels a bit more simple, but it feels kind of mysterious and magical. I just like those light elements. So let's proceed with the reading itself before wasting any time. I will start off with the divine feminine energies and see what are the energies around the divine feminine, and then I will move towards the divine masculine and see what are the energies around your divine masculine. I assume that most of you who are here are representatives of the divine feminine. That's why I will put some emphasis on the divine masculine as well by asking, like, making them talk and see what they would like to say to you if they had the ability to talk to you. So let's see what are the energies around the divine feminine. I will use my karma cards, which are related with astrology, and then I will use my wild and unknown tarot cards in order to get deeper into the energies around the divine feminine. Okay, so please, Spirit, give us information. What are the energies around the divine feminine? Okay, we have the 10th house. This actually comes quite often. Actually, if I remember the last 3 readings, this card came for the divine feminine, which says success, become a person of power and status in the 10th house. So the 10th house is the top of your chart. The 10th house are your highest goals. So the energies around the divine feminine are quite good if we have this card, because it wants to say that divine feminine is stepping into her power. She's climbing towards her success. She's climbing in the ladder. She's oriented towards the top of her chart, towards the top of her game, which is the best news that we can get for the divine feminine. Okay, let's see what more we are going to get. Just let me take a look if it's visible. I'm going to move it a bit. Yes. What else we are going to get regarding the divine feminine? Please, Spirit, give us more information. We have Pluto, the need for control of an obsession with a power struggle. Okay, so with the Pluto cards, I feel that indeed here there is some kind of a situation that you feel that you are out of control, some kind of a situation that is out of your power. And I mean, being in a twin flame journey, pretty much we feel powerless because we have another counterpart that is pretty much running from us. So with the Pluto card, I sense some kind of struggle, but struggle related with control, because those were the words that just hit my mind when I first looked at this card. And here in this card itself, we have 2 faces. We have a bigger face and a smaller face. And I just noticed that they are not that happy. It's like there is a child kind of face and there is a mother kind of face. It's like maybe it wants to put some kind of accent to inner child trauma, or some kind of inner child healing that we need to do, or in general it might also have to indicate something from the mother side. But definitely I feel something related with the divine feminine energy here. It's like something needs healing in your life, something related with your feminine energy, or with your childhood, or in general with your inner child. But yeah, definitely from this card I feel some kind of sensation that is coming because of lack of control. It's like you are on some kind of journey, and you know pretty much that you need to trust the universe, but at the same time the lack of control, knowing that you don't have control over everything that is going on, sometimes is feeling a bit frustrating. And this is what I felt with this card. For some divine feminines, it might want to indicate obsession with control, trying to control the events, trying to control your divine counterpart. Okay, let's see what else we are going to get as energy around the divine feminine. Please, Spirit, give us one more card to indicate the energies around the divine feminine. Okay, these ones, well, I was planning to take just one more, but these cards came like this. We have houses and planets. Okay, we have in the 8th house, which is also related with Pluto, and we have the Phoenix bird. Getting and using power, use other people's resources as life or death issue. So something related with the 8th house, this is the occult house. This is the house which is related with the sign Scorpio, and Pluto is also related with the sign Scorpio. So in the life of the divine feminines, there is some kind of a Scorpio energy going on in the present times. This is what I'm feeling as a strong energy. And also having the 10th house wants to indicate that the divine feminine is pretty much focused towards the top of her game. She's pretty much focused towards her life purpose. But also having the 8th house, and just my attention gets focused on that Phoenix bird. We have rebirth, like with this card. There is something that is like being reborn. This is what I'm feeling. And it's like the divine feminine is realizing something from some kind of a different perspective, seeing things from a new perspective. But maybe something is being reborn in the lives of the divine feminine. Maybe there was some kind of thing that you thought that was over, but it is starting to reappear for some reason. And then the other card that wanted to join us was Saturn. The maturity that brings caution regarding limits imposed. So again, with this card, I am sensing some kind of limits. I'm sensing some kind of, Saturn, actually, it is quite interesting because Saturn is related with Capricorn. I will just put Saturn here. Saturn is related with Capricorn, and we have the 10th house, which is the house of the Capricorn. And then we got Pluto, which is related with Scorpio, and then we have the 8th house, which is the house of the Scorpio. So it's like you have both Capricorn and Scorpio energy. And having the Saturn wants to indicate some kind of maturity, realizing something, growing from some kind of situation, but also it wants to indicate understanding some kind of limits, being wise enough to understand some kind of limits, or just keeping in order to build some kind of steady structures. All right. So these were the karma cards. Let's take a look what the tarot wants to say to us regarding the divine feminine. Just bear with me till I take them out. Just going to shuffle good in order to refresh the energies. Okay. So please, Spirit, give us information. What we need to know regarding the divine feminine as a current energies. What we need to know regarding the divine feminine as current energies. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the Temperance in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Father of Cups, which is King of Cups. Okay. So this is quite an interesting situation because we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, and we have that horse that is quite sad, is looking at something with regrets. It's like in the past the divine feminine might have been feeling regrets towards something, but since this card came in reverse, it seems like this regret is pretty much going away because the horse is looking up, it's not looking down. Still it is dark, still something feels unclear because of the dark imagery of this card. And indeed something doesn't feel like it is in balance in the life of the divine feminine, even though we saw that there is some kind of orientation towards a life purpose, towards a life goal. With the Temperance card in reverse, what I am feeling is that indeed something is not completely balanced. It's like the divine feminine is trying to find some kind of inner balance. And what gets my attention is that we have water drops and we have fire. There is some kind of imbalance between water and fire here. I don't know how it's going to resonate for you. But also just having this bird here, well, from this bird with the head down, I'm feeling that indeed it just wants to say that something is feeling not right. Something is just feeling a bit upsetting. And that's why the Divine Feminine was in energies like feeling regrets, seeing things from a little bit darker perspective. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Father of Cups. This is the King of Cups. And it wants to indicate something related to the emotional state, something regarding the emotional balance. It's like the Divine Feminine is getting out somehow from these energies that are feeling a bit unbalanced and swimming towards the emotional balance with this black swan. But the fact that this swan is black and the cup is also black, indeed it wants to indicate that this swan is like, the way I see it, is swimming from some kind of dark waters and moving forward. It's like you are swimming in the unknown. You are swimming in some kind of deep dark waters that are not familiar to you, and you are a bit confused, but you are moving towards better times because, I mean, what I see from this one is like, I mean, just take a look. We have the cards here and we have this one that is looking the other way around. So it's like slowly moving away from these energies and gracefully because we have a swan. All right, let's see what are the energies towards the Divine Masculine. In what energies is Divine Feminine regarding the Divine Masculine? Please, Spirit, give us information. In what energies is the Divine Feminine regarding the Divine Masculine? Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, okay. And in the bottom we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is really interesting because we have the Lovers and we have the Ten of Pentacles. And both these cards involve a lot of colors that are included in all 7 chakras. So when I asked what are the attitudes of the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine, it's like I sense some kind of positive energy. And I mean, just take a look at this card with the Pentacles. We have something that is like aim, something that you can just throw darts on, or even the pentacle itself that is in the center has a smaller pentacle within it. So it's like there is some kind of aim, there is some kind of a target, and seeing those birds flying, it's like they're flying towards that target. So here I sense Divine Feminine that has pretty much accepted her destiny, that has pretty much accepted this journey, and she's flying towards her goal. So indeed, in the energies of the Divine Feminine, I'm sensing some kind of balance, some kind of movement towards balance. And also regarding the Divine Masculine, I feel like most Divine Feminines that have tuned in here, they're pretty much doing what they're supposed to do, and they're moving ahead within this journey because we have the Lovers, which wants to indicate some kind of positivity. And just looking at those gooses here, I just see some kind of positive movement because they are flying forward. And there are all these beautiful colors in this card. And the Ten of Pentacles is abundance, so there is nothing more to say. The attitudes of the Divine Feminine are positive, but at the same time we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which wants to indicate, well, it cannot be always positive. In the twin flame journey, things are positive and negative, and they are like constantly changing, and we go up, we go down. This is part of the journey. But as a general energy, we have the Eight of Cups, and this Eight of Cups, indeed, the thoughts here are a bit darker because the imagery of this card is very dark, and we have a mountain, and that mountain is like, it's taking quite space in the card itself. It's like, actually, it's not as negative as it sounds, because if this card had come upright, it would have been much more negative, because it would indicate some kind of a high mountain that needs to be climbed. And since this card came in reverse, I feel like the mountain is upside down, so there isn't that much to be climbed for. It's like the obstacles are getting less and less, but still every now and then there might be some kind of negative thoughts and negative patterns. And since we have the Eight of Cups, it wants to indicate some kind of energy, some kind of emotional focus, like you cannot move on emotionally from some kind of situation. And it might make you upset every now and then because we have the glasses here that are broken, wine glasses that are broken. Normally the wine glasses are used for celebration, for enjoying yourself, but since we have these ones, well, actually these are cups, but I just see them as wine glasses, I don't know why. And yeah, it wants to indicate that the divine feminine is pretty much stuck on the divine masculine. There isn't much to be done. And yeah, the energies overall are good, besides the Eight of Cups. So please, Spirit, give us more information. What we need to know more regarding the divine feminine as current energies? Is there something more that we need to know regarding the divine feminine as current energies? We have the four, let me see if it's four, yes. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Moon card upright, and we have the Six of Wands upright. Okay, it is quite interesting because we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which wants to indicate some kind of restless energy I'm feeling from this Four of Swords when they are reversed. And I sense a lot of thoughts because the accent is falling on the forehead of this lamp. Oh my god, the word lamp just went out from my head. So yeah, I sense a lot of thoughts that are in the head of the divine feminine, and she's feeling a bit restless. And having the Moon card under this, we have two trees here, and it's like the thoughts might be related regarding your divine counterpart, or in general something regarding like if you are going to end up together with the person that you love. And also we have the dark imagery and the moon itself. I sense some kind of romantic energy which has as a company some kind of dark thoughts. Fear and romance in one card, a bit melancholic kind of energy I'm sensing from this moon. And combining it with the Four of Swords in reverse, indeed there might be a little bit anxiety going on, but the overall energy doesn't seem that bad, because in the bottom we have the Six of Wands, sorry. And this Six of Wands actually wants to indicate some kind of victory, but victory after some kind of darkness, because here we see that all that dark imagery and there is rainbow on top of it. It's like there have been struggles, there have been a lot of frustrations, but there is some kind of victory coming after this, and rainbow is rising. So the overall energies of the divine feminine are a bit confusing. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The divine feminine is in some kind of regretful energies. She's balancing things, and there are a lot of confusing thoughts, but things are moving forward. Things are moving towards some kind of improvement, towards some kind of let's say mental stability, towards accepting things. And the attitude of the divine feminine towards the divine masculine is quite positive. So let's check out on the divine masculine and see how are they doing. Please bear with me until I recollect all the cards. So I'm going to start the same way as I started with the divine feminine. I will use the karma cards in order to see what is going on in their life. I mean, in what energies they are, what are the accents. Oops. That was not good. It's just my fingers are a bit slippery and these cards are not so many, so shuffling them is a bit difficult. So please, Spirit, give us information in what energies are the Divine Masculines, what we need to know regarding the Divine Masculines as current energies. We have in the second house, this came in the previous reading as well, as much as I remember, what your beliefs, what you value, your resources. So it's like the Divine Masculine is focused on their resources, they are focused on their financial life, and I feel that some of them might be spending a lot of money or having some kind of investments, because we have those coins here that are being like that are coming out from this wallet like thing. And also it might have something to do regarding their self-value. They might be evaluating themselves and reassessing their, in general, reassessing their self-esteem, or just trying to build up some kind of healthy valuation about themselves. All right, please, Spirit, give us more information, what we need to know regarding the Divine Masculine. We have in the ninth house the philosophies and laws involved. Do it in a big way, as if it or they came from all there is. Okay, this is a bit confusing. As if it or they came from all there is. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this card is that the Divine Masculine is setting some kind of goals. They are in a bit more philosophical kind of thought pattern, and they are setting some kind of goals, because you can see all those balloons that are flying from the earth. It's like they are expanding their thoughts, they are learning something new. In general, I sense the Divine Masculine in some kind of exciting kind of energy, that where they are expanding, they are thinking big, and they are learning something new. Maybe they are learning things about themselves as well, as long as they are growing. So there is some kind of growth going on here, especially because we are talking about the ninth house, the house of the Sagittarius. So there is something, again, goal-oriented, but there is some kind of expansion, there is some kind of growth. And I sense it more on a mental level. So please, Spirit, give us more information, what we need to know regarding the Divine Masculines. In what energies are they? And we have Mars. Force yourself to confront, energize. Okay, so I sense active energy from this card from Mars. It's like somebody is ready for war, somebody is ready to just move forward and ready for war, ready to conquer and ready to do some kind of movement. So to be honest, I sense this more towards their goals, towards their career, towards what they are focused on. But in general, I sense the Divine Masculine in some kind of energized state. And I sense them a bit more lively. It's like they are out there, they are doing things, they are moving, and I sense them in some kind of exciting environment. Let's take one last card. Please, Spirit, give us information, what we need to know regarding the Divine Masculines. We have Pluto. Okay, another synchronicity. We had the same card in the same way for the Divine Feminine as well. The need for control of an obsession with a power struggle. Okay, so maybe the divine masculine is pretty much in the same energy pattern as the divine feminine. As long as the divine feminine is having need for control, maybe the divine masculine is also struggling with that need for control. But another thing that I'm sensing is that there might be some kind of obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking, and they might be related with the divine feminine. And I mean, it's like some kind of telepathy. I mean, if the divine feminine is constantly thinking about the divine masculine and like trying to pull things in some kind of scenario, the same thing might be going on for the divine masculine as well. And it's like you are sending each other some kind of signals. This is what I feel from this card that came for both of you. And it came in the very same way. I mean, in the very same, it could have come like this, but for the divine masculine, it came in this very same upright position for the divine masculine and divine feminine. So indeed there is some kind of obsession here. So I feel like the divine masculine and the divine feminine are pretty much thinking about each other. So let's check out with the tarot cards what we are going to get regarding the divine masculine. Just going to reshuffle. Okay. Please, Spirit, give us information. What we need to know regarding the divine masculine. In what energies are they? The High Priestess in reverse. Seven of Wands. Okay. And in the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So the divine masculine, for some reason, I feel like they are a bit distracted. They are focused on different things, but they are like ignoring their intuition, because we have the High Priestess. I mean, the High Priestess is reversed, and here we have a white tiger and we have this globe. And yeah, of course we have the moon because it's the High Priestess, but we have this colorful globe. And it looks like some kind of a magic globe, but this tiger is not looking at it. It's like you have all the answers in front of you, but you are not even looking at those answers. And especially because this card came in reverse, I feel like the divine masculine is resisting something. They are not listening to their inner calling. They are not listening to their intuition. It's like they put their focus on their career and their financial life, and it's like they are trying to resist this inner calling. They are trying to resist their own destiny. And having the Seven of Wands in the bottom of the deck, I mean not in the bottom of the deck, under this card, wants to indicate even stronger sense of resistance. It's like there is one wand that is trying to resist 7 wands that are against it. But also what gets my attention, that here we have a flame that is lighting up the picture. So it's like there is no doubt that they can feel the pull towards you. There is no doubt that maybe you are like the light for them, because this card is like pretty much dark, but this flame is lighting up the entire card. So I sense some kind of resistance, but at the same time I sense that they are seeing the potential. They are seeing you as their light, but still there is some kind of resistance going on. Maybe they just want to focus on something different at the moment and not being too obsessive over that journey. And the bottom of the deck, indeed, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which wants to indicate some kind of entangled situation, some kind of complicated situation. It's like maybe they have way too much on their shoulders and they are focused on settling things, or they are focused to make things right. Or in general, it might be a bit heavy on them because we have all those things that are entangled in those branches. I just sense some kind of complications. But the Wheel of Fortune reversed, in general, it might indicate that maybe this is not some kind of a good time. Maybe the timing is not that good. But we have the sun that is on top. of this card when it comes reversed, and we have the daylight. So it's not all that bad actually. It is a bit complicated, but it's like the sun is going to rise, the sun is going to shine and bring some kind of light to the situation. The same way as this wand with the flame is lighting up the entire card, here the sun is lighting up the card. So in overall energy, I sense the divine masculine a bit like not trusting their intuition or trying to suppress their feelings and their intuitive sensations regarding the divine feminine. But at the same time, I don't sense them like completely ignoring this. I sense them more like they have acknowledged this and they see this as something light. They see this as something that will bring a lot of light in their life. But they have other things to focus on at the moment and they are working towards something else. All right, let's see what are their attitudes towards the divine feminine. Please, Spirit, give us information. What are the thoughts and the attitudes of the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? What we need to know. The lovers came in reverse. Okay, this is really interesting. The Three of Pentacles upright and Ace of Cups. Okay, so this came really interesting for those of you who are watching regarding the divine masculine, because if you remember for the divine feminine, if you have seen this part, for the very same question we got the lovers upright. Here we have the lovers reversed. It's like, yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense, because in the lovers upright the divine feminine was like directed towards the divine masculine. She was flying in the right direction, while the divine masculine is taking some kind of detour. This is what I'm feeling with the lovers, because the birds are flying towards that situation when I told you that they are a bit ignoring their intuition, they are ignoring that call. And having the Three of Pentacles under this card, especially within this depiction of the Three of Pentacles, it's like we have three light elements that are climbing towards some kind of a mountain, which might indicate some kind of difficulty, some kind of troubles. And it's like they are focused on some kind of difficulties in their life. They are focused on some kind of trouble or something that they need to climb. But yeah, and that's why they are like taking some kind of a detour from this at the moment. It's like the energy of the divine masculine is a bit pulled back and trying to focus on their own life, or in their professional life, or wherever the struggles are coming from. But I sense them a bit distracted and a bit like not entirely focused on the twin flame journey. But at the same time we have the Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck, which indicates the overall energy. And from this Ace of Cups, the overall energy is the energy of love. So they do have feelings, they do have desire to start something over. And also what gets my attention, that here we have the blue colors, which is like all shades of the throat chakra. It's like there is some kind of desire for communication. And also we have yellowish colors, which wants to indicate the solar plexus chakra, and which has something to do with courage. It's like they do have desire, they do want to have the courage in order to communicate things out, but at the moment they are focused in other things. But with the Ace of Cups, apologies, I definitely feel some kind of positivity. It's not like the divine masculine is completely detached from this journey. They are still on this journey, but it is like they are trying to focus on something else at the moment. Something that is important in their life, in their professional life, and in their financial life. Okay. Is there something else we need to know regarding this, please, Spirit? give us more information. Is there something else we need to know regarding this? Ten of Pentacles reversed, Four of Swords upright, and Two of Cups reverse. Okay. This is very interesting. It's like they're thinking too much. They're trying to gain some kind of knowledge and they're thinking too much, and it is causing them a bit maybe headache because we have that lamp here with that light thing on its forehead. So I feel like they are taking their time, they are taking some kind of break because we have the Four of Swords and the Pentacles. We have the Pentacles reversed. Again, we have some kind of a target, but it's like not knowing how to reach that target. This is what I'm feeling within the combination of these cards. It's like postponing some kind of target, leaving the target for later. And another thing for this is the Two of Cups in reverse in the bottom of the deck, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of fear of misunderstanding. There is some kind of well, it's like they are trying to pull away from this. They are trying to avoid some kind of misunderstanding. And we have two roses that are like crossed. It's like they don't want to have some kind of fight. They don't want to have some kind of heavy energies. Maybe that's why they are trying to delay this. Maybe they just want to focus on something else as a target and later on return on this. But from the cards, I definitely sense that there is some kind of positivity added to it. It's not like they are completely leaving this journey. They are still on this journey, but they are choosing to take a detour and focus on something else in their life. And they don't want to have some kind of conflict. Maybe they feel like if they come forward now, things are not going to settle the way they are supposed to settle. It's like first they are trying to arrange something else in their life before they come forward. All right, let's take some oracle messages and see what they would like to say to you if they had the option to talk. So let's see, what would the Divine Masculine say to the Divine Feminine if they had the option to talk? Please give us information. What would they say? Okay, I pulled two. I love you. My life is not as together as it seems. So this pretty much confirms what I told you. They are still on the journey, but their life is not as together as it seems. So they are focused on putting their life together, but still they don't deny that they have strong feelings for you. Okay, can we know more? Is there more that Divine Masculine would like to communicate with the Divine Feminine? I remember every detail of that day. Okay, so I feel like this wants to indicate some kind of a special day that you had together, and they are reminiscing it. They are going back in that day and they are remembering every single detail. Maybe there is something significant about that day and they just keep it in their memory. Is there something else we need to hear from the Divine Masculine? You came closer than anyone. So it's like this Divine Masculine had some kind of barriers and they were not letting many people in their life, and they just want to say to you that you were the one who succeeded to reach them, to be closer than anyone else. Okay, let's take one last card. Is there something else that the Divine Masculine would like to communicate with the Divine Feminine? I wish things could be different. Okay, this wants to indicate some kind of regret of how things went on between you two. And maybe they are regretting of the way they treated you, but or maybe there is just some kind of regret. You will know how it resonates within your situation, but indeed they wish things could be different. They wish yeah, they wish things could be better because we have the I love you message in the very core of the reading. So, yep, these were the energies for all of you who have tuned to this twin flame energy check. If you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can reach it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done this yet, because I'm making not every week but every second week a twin flame reading and checking the energies around the divine masculine and divine feminine. So feel free to join the collective. And yep, that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye.